Hey, I'm in my tan chair and I'm going to do a wrap-up, end of the year type of thing right now. I was like debating with myself, should I do it, should I do it? I don't know, everyone else is doing this, why does my opinion count? I don't know. But people have been, like 5 people asked me online, so I'm like, you know what, maybe I will do this. I also have not only a top 10 list, which I'll go through rather hopefully quickly. I don't know. I always end up taking a long time doing everything because I want to whatever. But I have a little bit of like cool fun things here. 2 things that do not count that I'm not putting on my list because I feel like some people might put on the list, some people might not. Okay. The White Ribbon came out December 31st, 2009. So it really should count for 2010, but it doesn't. It was at the Oscars in 2009, for the 2009 Oscars. It's stupid. And also, The Secret and the Rise did not come out in America until like mid to late-ish. I don't know when it was. I think I might have seen it in September. About maybe, I don't remember. But the Oscars counted as coming out last year because it was nominated because it came out in Argentina last year. I think Argentina. I don't know. I think it came out there last year. Yeah. So that's why it was nominated for this year, even though in America. But whatever. So I like. It's not on my list, but it would be probably in the top 5 if I would count it. So, best performances, best movie. No, I'm just gonna go through some like arbitrary, like little like categories, like fun little things. I'm saying best average movie with great performances would be The Kids Are All Right. The plot. It's not like. It's okay, but Julianne Moore and Annette Bening are really good in it. And, Mark Ruffalo. Scott Pilgrim is not on my list, but I felt it was really, like, amazing movie, but I don't know. I don't know. It just didn't feel, like, substantial enough. I don't know why I really didn't put it on my list, but I didn't. I didn't see Somewhere. I didn't see that. I don't know. It would probably not make my list anyway. I've not really seen Blue Valentine, but that trailer looked terrible. I don't know. I think the trailer looks really cliched. I was really upset I didn't get to see Buried, because that came out for like 2 days, like 40 minutes away, and I didn't even feel like it was out for like 1 weekend. So I didn't get a chance. I was gonna go get down there, but then it went out, so because nobody saw it. But it's coming out on Blu-ray like in like the next couple of weeks, so I'm Netflixing it. Most disappointing, Hot Tub Time Machine. I didn't like it. Worst was Nightmare on Elm Street, the new one. Of course, that was stupid comment. And then the other one was I didn't really see the whole thing, but I was on an airplane and the Bounty Hunter was on. And that thing was a piece of garbage. It was terrible. I really could not. I really could not watch it. I like usually I'd be watching the movie. Like I watched like terrible movies, but I could not sit through that. It was terrible. And overrated movies. The Fighter. It's Raging Bull for dummies. It's like really bad Raging Bull. I don't know. The performances were okay. I like Christian Bale, but I don't know. I did not think it was very good. Just watch Raging Bull, really. Like even the thing with the brother. Like he has a brother that like the brother is a big character. I don't know. It's just like I was in the theater. I'm like, am I not watching Raging Bull? Except this is. I don't know. It's just weird. And the other one I think is overrated. This one is on my list, but I still think that it is still overrated, and that it is Inception, because I feel that it is flawed, and it's not. No. let me just get this out of the way. 2010 was not a good year for movies at all. I don't know what I heard people saying that it was. It was not. Okay, the way you could tell if if it was really a good year for movies is that if there's like lots of like different things, like maybe the top film of it. If you read like all the top 10 lists, maybe the top film's the same, but there's lots of other films mixed in there. I've read like maybe 30 top 10 film lists, and like they're like all 50% the same because there's maybe 30 good films that came out this year. Not maybe, I don't know. It just was not a very, very good year at all, especially at the beginning of the year. But still, Oscar season, like in November, nothing came out really. The beginning of November, and that's usually when Oscar season is starting up. Is November, and it didn't start coming out until like one film came out there. There's like, I really cannot, like, really, but Inception. What I was saying is that I think is that it's a very important film to show. It is smart. I think it's important to say that a smart film such as Inception can make that much money, and maybe they could stop dumbing down. The studios could stop dumbing down to their audiences. That's why I think I'm really glad that it came out. It's also a very good movie, and stylistically, and with performances and the whole thing. It's like a bank heist. It's great, right? But I feel that it's so complicated, and I don't feel that it really needs to be that complicated. I find it just complicated for the sake of being complicated at parts. Like, really, why does it have to be like that? Why do they need to go 3 layers into the dream? Why? I don't know. Like, really, if you were going into a dream and you were trying to put a thought in someone's brain, would you really need to go 3 layers down? Really, how does that make a difference? How deep in his unconscious mind he went? I don't know. Why? It just is, because then they can make it more complicated, and then they can have another set piece. It's like that sort of thing, really. The more I think about it, really not the first time I saw it, but I saw it twice in theaters, and now I have it on Blu-ray, and the more I watch it, the more I think it's just, a lot of it is not necessary. Speaking of that, my number 10 is Inception, which was really good. Yeah. Yet I have problems with it, and I do not think it is in the top 5 best films of the year, and it probably would not be in my top 10 if there was actually better films that came out this year, but there weren't.